Welcome to Manny's Fitness Program. If you're new here, my name is Manny. I'm a certified personal trainer and group fitness instructor with 17 years of experience. And we're going to go ahead and react to this video right here on this kid that ended up doing steroids at a young age. And he ended up losing everything. Not only that, but he almost lost his life. Let's get into it. I came across this kid right here that got on steroids like very young. Look at how he looks, right? That's how he was looking, but you're gonna see how terrible it got for him, right? A lot of times, you know, we do things and we make things harder in life when we don't need to, right? We don't need to. And so this kid ended up doing steroids, which is a drug, right? It's drugs. It's doing drugs in order to get really big like that, you know, very young. When it comes down to somebody doing drugs like this, like steroids, look at how he ended up. So because he ended up getting heart failures and stuff like that, he had to get off of them, right? He had to get off of them. So right here, it says, you know, he ended up getting off of them, and look at how much muscle he ended up losing, even more than what he probably had in the beginning. That means, man, once you get off steroids, I'm glad he did it because he actually survived this. Because he says, so it's my birthday today, and honestly, I'm just glad to say that I survived the past year from getting hospitalized 2 times for congestive heart failure, 2 times in the and 2 times in a psychiatric ward due to mental breakdowns influenced by my therapy. Life's been nothing but rough, but I made it through by the grace of God, right? So there you have it. Because of that, you know, I don't think somebody older than him, if they would have been on steroids, older than him and try to get off of them, I don't think they would have survived. A lot of people start steroids, and once you start steroids like this, you actually can't get off of them anymore. You have to do some kind of lower a dosage or something like that, like TRT, HRT, because the body now does not function normally, like testosterone production and stuff like that. Now the body got dependent on that steroids, right? You took down your testosterone building system, so now the body can only do it with that. So I'm glad he got off of it. I hope he didn't do it too much to where he needed to be dependent on that all his life, right? So then he gives us an update, right? He says, update on my heart situation. Ejection fraction is up to 20% from 10% earlier this year. So we're making slow and steady progress with the recovery. Thanks to everyone who has been supporting me through what's been the most difficult year of my life. Hoping to take huge steps towards a full recovery this year. I'll be focusing on staying natural and doing things the healthy, holistic way. Let's go. Yeah, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, and a lot of this is happening because of social media. Social media is influencing a lot of, especially teenagers and stuff like that. This guy, he looks like a teenager. Probably looks he's probably like 18 or something like that, right? After he got off steroids, you can tell his age. When they're this big, he actually looks like in his mid-20s, maybe even late 20s. And I'm pretty sure he's probably like around 18. But look at how much steroid, it's crazy. And look at how much you end up losing though, right? Once you get off of them, you're going to see where you should be at, or even his age, right? So many people are either dying from steroids, you know, heart failures. You know, it makes all your muscles grow basically, and the heart is also a muscle. So once you enlarge your heart muscle like that, it shuts down. It's too much. It over pumps, right? So man, look at this, crazy. Look at that right there. So even The Rock, right? The Rock actually lost a lot of a lot of muscle recently, and because of some kind of heart condition as well. And he actually lost a good amount of muscle. I guess they call him not the Rock anymore. They call him the Pebble or something like that. But that shows you what kind of influence they're doing to these people, right? A lot of people on social media, especially in the fitness industry, the industry that I'm in the fitness arena, man, it's insane. I can't really get far without me mentioning something about steroids. If everybody in the fitness arena is doing some kind of steroid, and a lot of times they're just they're deceiving many people, making them believe that they got in that great shape or whatever physique they're showing. They did it naturally, and they're lying, right? A lot of influencers, fitness influencers, are lying on social media in order to sell you their program, their product, something, right? Even for views and stuff like that. So The Rock is another example, right? And because of that, now as you get older, like let's say The Rock was probably doing 10 times more steroids than this kid here. Because he was so young, you don't need much. You don't need too much of a dosage to enlarge like that. Because he's so young, he had his testosterone levels up, he's brand new and everything like that. But as you get older, he was gonna, if we wanted to maintain a certain amount of muscle mass like that, he was gonna have to up his dosage, just like The Rock. The Rock was probably doing thousands of dollars in steroids, right? Thousands of dollars. There's another one, like the Liver King was another one that got caught lying. He was continually saying like, oh, I did this natural. It's horrible. But I'm glad this kid, I hope he gets 100% recovery, back to exact normal, like his body functions. Because if he doesn't, he's gonna have to depend on some kind of drug all his life, and or he ain't gonna really have his system work properly as we get older. When we get older, our body better be strong and healthy, because as we get older, your body is going to slow down a little bit. So if it's already slowed down before you even get older, you're not gonna make it to an older age, right? So our motto for 2026 is stay strong and stay young, right? You stay young by taking care of your body, building lean muscle tissue on the body, eating the right foods at least 80% of the time, right? When you train naturally, which I do, all you gotta prevent is to eat less processed foods than possible, and also making sure you prevent from doing an exercise incorrectly, right? Because if you do an exercise incorrectly, you're gonna be imbalanced and or you're gonna get hurt, right? And if you eat too much processed food, now your system's not gonna recover, repair, replenish, heal, and build, because it's just all processed food, right? You need your macronutrients, micronutrients, and the right amount of calories as well, so on and so on, right? So let me know what you think in the comments section. Other than that, if you're interested in joining Managed Fitness Program, visit my website, www.managedfitnessprogram.com, and we'll take care of you from there. Other than that, you guys take care, be safe, stay motivated.